Hit record. So the phonic alphabet is just basically so that the people on the other end of the phone can identify your client as being your client, okay? And that's what it just makes everything easier. So, Brian, that doesn't sound like it's big, but it is big when it becomes your paycheck. Because what happens if the Medicare number is not right? Does anybody know?
The app will not go through. It'll be rejected. Yep.
And and you will not get paid, right?
Yep.
Who likes getting paid?
Me.
Everyone.
Now, look, I'm not going to be the bearer of bad news. I'm going to stop share for a second because I want y'all to see my eyes. When I first got into Medicare Advantage, I wasn't aware of the rules. Do y'all know who makes the rules for Medicare Advantage?
Carriers.
No, but nice try.
CMS.
CMS, Center for Medicare Services. They make everything from pay to pay structure guidelines that every carrier has to follow. Okay. Now, that being said, I'm not sure, and this is one thing we're going to set straight because I've been getting lots of different comments from people, and I want to have y'all to have 100% clear understanding of how all this works. Okay. So like, what is your understanding about you're being paid during AEP? I'm not sure so I'm going to tell you how you get paid during AEP. You write business, and then after the policies go into effect in January, the carriers pay you. So, Brian, that's a long time to go without pay, isn't it? Well, what I've told y'all in the past, and I'm not sure if I was 100% clear, we write short-term home health care, long-term care, supplements, hospital indemnity plan, and life insurance to where we have immediate money to keep us going, right? To keep us going. Is everyone clear on how we get paid for our AEP?
Yes.
Yes.
Brian, what you're talking about is cross-selling, right?
Well,
Or is that the term?
well, cross-selling is like, I'm not telling you to cross-sell. I'm telling you to fill in the spaces where if you can't, I mean,
Right.
I mean, I want you to use the products that you can sell. Like when you're doing a Medicare Advantage, you can do like a hospital indemnity plan. Of course, you can do those in the same conversation, but you can't do like a Medicare Advantage plan and a life insurance plan in the same meeting. Okay. But I want y'all to understand that your Medicare money is like you're building a tunnel up. Remember how we were talking about, and I know I'm not trying to be a buzzkill. I'm definitely not trying to be a buzzkill to anybody today because I'm actually got a great presentation to do in a few minutes that somebody made. But the reason I want to tell y'all that is because I've been having conversations with people, and I want to make sure that every single person is crystal clear on our values and our belief systems. We believe in doing the right thing every single time. And if it's not the right thing, then we don't do it. We back away from it, and we don't try to find a way to create the wrong thing the right thing. Okay. And that includes if we've told something or we've been told something that isn't 100% correct. Because the number one thing I want y'all to know is I'm transparent. I'm going to tell you exactly what's up, even if you don't want to know, right? I want y'all all to know how to build a business. What I'm teaching every one of y'all is how to build your own business. And when I say that, I want you to be like, okay, so like when y'all go to McDonald's, right? If you go to McDonald's or pick a restaurant, that's a franchise restaurant, right?
Yes.
And in that franchise restaurant, how they get the franchise is they buy into the franchise because Burger King has a secret sauce, right? Or McDonald's has a secret sauce. So somebody buys into that franchise so that they can put the golden arches up, but they still have the same secret sauce that McDonald's has, right? So what I do, instead of making y'all pay a fee to join the integrity group and be part of us building a company, is to be the right kind of people, to be good people, to be honest people, and to be people that truly want to help people. And I don't charge you a penny to join. All I ask you to do is pay it forward to people, right? Does that make sense? So
Yes.
eventually one day when we're big enough, like when we're way big enough, you know, people's going to know that if you work for the integrity, you've got to be a good person, because bad people don't work for us. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just being as honest as I can. Bad people are not going to work for us, period. I don't like bad people. Just so everyone's clear, okay? And like when y'all call me, who in this room called me last night?
Well,
I called, I texted late last night.
I talked to you, but I don't know. I think you called me.
Well, who talked to me last night?
I did.
I did.
Either by email, text, or me, like, or group me or some way.
I did.
I think every single person, I think Britt was the last person that emailed me. She emailed me at, I think her time was, what time was it at your time?
It was almost midnight. I told you I do all of my stuff late at night when I'm not working my other job.
Yeah, and how long did it take me to answer you?
You answered within minutes.
And that's what I want y'all to do. I don't care what's going on. I want you to take care of each other. Like when someone's got a question and when a customer has a question, I mean, I want y'all to be on it. Okay. That's what the integrity group is about. But I do have one thing, and I'm working on it right now. I hate our name, like the-integrity-group.net. That's a long email. So I'm working at changing it. And I want a group idea, right? So y'all know what our website name is, right? Do y'all know what our website's name is?
Is it the medtig.com?
Yeah, it's actually the-integrity-group. And I brought this other domain because I didn't like how long the name was then. So it's medtig.com, and it redirects it to the integrity group. But I'm thinking about shortening all of our emails to medtig.com. Is that shorter?
Love it.
What does everybody think?
That's fine. I like it better, but then don't we have to go back and tell the carriers we did this?
No, because our old emails are still going to work. It's just going to redirect it to medtig.com.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I'm going to work on, because I don't. If we do it the other way, then all of our emails and everything gets screwed up, and I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's get on to the training. So that being said, so everyone's crystal clear on how we get paid. Okay, how we get paid. Now, I don't know what people's told you about money. Okay, in 48 states, it's different compensation than what it is in California. California and New York, I think, right? Is everyone clear on that? Y'all, I'm going to teach y'all what a true up is. A true up is where someone is brand new to Medicare. You get paid. I'm going to tell you what North Carolina is, and then y'all can tell me what California is, okay, after that. So in North Carolina for 2021, it was $540 for a true up. And how that's paid out is the commission is paid out initially by, let's just say, United Healthcare, right? They pay out the renewal amount of $275, right? Whatever the change is. Now, what happens then is once the Center for Medicare Services deems that it's a true up, that it's truly someone brand new, then they release the other half of the funds once it's been verified. Okay? Is everyone clear on that? And it's called a what, Debbie?
True up.
True up. Okay? True up. Now, if it's just somebody switching from, let's say, Humana to United Healthcare, how much do you get paid in North Carolina? Half of 540 is
275, right? No?
yeah, 275, right? Okay, that and your renewal rate will be at the 275 every year, okay? Got it? And actually, some companies actually, as their renewal rate increases, so does your renewal rate on that new business. Cigna, by the way. Okay? Is everyone clear?
Yes.
If you're not, please, please, please tell me. Okay, so I'm going to assume everybody heard this and everybody knows. Everybody say aye.
Yes.
We get it.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. But don't worry, we're going to sell hospital indemnity plans. We're going to sell long-term, short-term care. We're going to sell life insurance. Don't worry, we're going to get through this. And that's what most people worry, but it's going to be okay. I promise you. After your second year, you don't even worry anymore. You just roll and you write business, and then it just starts coming in. But okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for an exciting presentation that Tia put together? I
Absolutely.
was so excited when she sent this to me last night. I'm going to share my screen. Boom, share my screen. Okay, so how do we make this go? Oh, wait. I think are we supposed to open this up in PowerPoint? Huh. Hold on one second. Hey, somebody play the Jeopardy music. Y'all are just not playing with me today. Boom. Boom. Share screen. Screen 2. Here we go. Can y'all see that okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So this is called Medicare Made Easy, a guide to choosing your health coverage. Medicare open enrollment. Awesome. That was awesome.
Sorry.
No,
I
no, no.
just couldn't resist.
That was awesome. I needed that. Medicare open enrollment, what you need to know. So first things first, open enrollment, Medicare open enrollment for AEP is from what date? October the 15th to December the 7th. Now, does it mean December the 7th at 5 p.m. or does it mean December the 7th at 12 p.m.? Come on, give me something.
12 p.m.
12 p.m. And literally I have wrote a policy at 12 p.m. on December the 7th in a hospital room to be exact.
But
Uh-huh.
isn't that 12 p.m. floating across the country?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you have to remember, if you're writing in another state, it's not 12 p.m. our time, We have to write it by 9 o'clock if you're writing it in North Carolina.
Well, yes, you're 100% right. It's
Okay.
it's the timestamp. It's the timestamp that you have on the application wherever it's signed, wherever the client is standing, okay? Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Welcome to Medicare. Enroll here. I know that y'all feel like this is a big maze. Want me to teach y'all a fun fact?
Sure.
Yes.
So, the ancient Aztec people, they thought that left-handed people were the descendant of the gods. Do you know why? You put your left hand on the maze wall, and as long as you don't take your hand off the wall, you definitely will get to the end. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
That's how you really get through a maze. Now, what I'm trying to tell y'all is it might look scary, but now that you know that any maze that you get into, as long as you put your left hand on the wall and you never take it off that wall, you can find the exit. Is a maze so scary?
In The Shining, it is.
Huh?
The movie The Shining.
Just remember what I said. If you ever get lost in a maze, you put your hand on the left wall and you can get to the end no matter what. Okay? So let's go to the next one. That's a great slide. I love that slide. What is the thing going? Yeah. So 2021 annual enrollment period dates. So this is supposed to say 2022 annual enrollment period dates. Deadlines you need to know. October 15th, 2021 is annual enrollment period begins. This is the first day you can enroll for 2022 health coverage. Okay. Now, I've got to update some of these slides, but it was nice enough for Tia to put this thing together for me in such quick notice so that we all can have an understanding. Okay. Now, annual enrollment goes through December the 7th, 2020 for an effective January 1st, 2022 date. Right? Now, that being said, so let's say Mike goes in October 15th and writes up Sarah, and Sarah's all happy-fied. You know what can happen as late as December the 7th?
Yeah.
Change your mind.
Another agent can come in and write the policy and get credit for it for another carrier. So what do y'all think a good practice would be? Maybe December the 4th.
Follow up.
Call your client.
All you,
Follow-
go ahead.
Just follow up with your clients on December 4th to make sure everything is in place.
Yeah, just call and say, hey guys, I just want to make sure that everything's good. If you had any additional questions, I know Christmas is coming up and I want to tell you about a few things that we're going to be doing in the community, and ask if you want to come volunteer with us. Okay. And then whatever you're going to be doing volunteering, because I'm telling everybody that December 8th, they're volunteering at something. We're going to volunteer at something. Right? Whether it be a food bank, whether it be Toys for Tots, whether it be whatever, we're gonna volunteer, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay? Because when people see that you're volunteering, that you're just taking time to help people, that's what you're really doing. Is just trying to help people, right? And if those seniors decide that they want to help people, that's a real connection that nobody can break. And if nobody can break that connection, what does that mean about your persistency?
That they'll stay with you.
Dynamite. That's right. Dynamite. I don't know if y'all, was that Good Times? What was that show?
Yeah, good times.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going through the water. Even if you enroll in December 2021, your new Medicare plan will not go into effect until January 1st, 2022. Everybody understand that?
Okay, Brian, let me throw this into the mix then.
Okay.
They're P65.
Mhm,
Their birthday is November.
mhm.
So when does that go into effect?
They're turning 65?
In November, yep.
Mhm. Mm. Tell me.
Well, because it's their IEP, it should go into effect December 1st.
Wait. I thought if their birthday was in November, that it was be November the 1st.
I think it's
It is.
in November. Okay, but you also have to remember when you're selling that you have to sell them a 2021 policy, not a 2022 policy.
That's exactly right. That's
Yeah.
100% right. Mm-hmm. That's 100% right. Which you're selling a 2021 policy to them, that you'll end up switching January 1st.
Yeah, it usually switches automatically, but it's also a good reason to call them back then during that time to,
Exactly.
just check up. Yeah.
Good solidification. That's awesome. Anybody got any questions about that statement? Am I boring y'all to death? Come on, let's. I mean, I got great music going on.
I do have a question.
Good. Ask it.
All right, so someone's policy starts up in November or whatever. In January, are we still able to see their policies? Can we see their stuff?
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have to call and ask them, do you still have insurance? That same, how does that go?
Well, most of the companies already have a tracker, so you can go into Humana, you can go into the other companies and they will tell you, and then you'll know if somebody, backed out.
Okay,
You all have you'll all have logins for each of your carriers, and you can see your book of business, and you can see who cancels. I promise you,
okay,
who cancels. You can see your pendings. You can see if there's issues. So yeah, don't ever worry about that. We got all that stuff covered.
yeah. So since I'm new, I don't know any of this stuff.
No, that's perfect. That's a great question. That's a great question.
Thank you.
Mike, that's why you ask questions, which is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love questions. Okay, next slide. So we're going to go over the 2021 Medicare cost, just so that everybody has it. We're recording this because these are questions that y'all have asked in the past, and these are the answers for it. And you can have this in this nice presentation that was put together for us. Part A premium, 0 with 40 quarters worked. 259 with 30 to 39 quarters worked. 471 with less than 30 quarters worked. The Part A deductible is $1,484 deductible for each benefit period. Days 1 through 60, 0 coinsurance. Days 61 through 90 is 371 coinsurance per day. Day 91 plus is what, Debbie? Right, 742. 742 coinsurance per day. Beyond lifetime reserve, all days is all cost. That means they have to pay it the entire cost. What's the Part B premium, John?
$148.50.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That's your standard Part B premium. Higher earners pay more. So if you have a higher income bracket, you pay more. Part B deductible, Mike. He's saying 203, but he's on mute.
Yeah, you're muted, Mike.
Did you not read his lips? That was awesome. I could read them, and he said 203. Awesome. Per year, and 20% of Medicare approved medical expenses. That's an awesome start. I really like that. I might get that, I might get that tattooed across the back, my back. I don't know yet. No. Medicare changes 2021. Cost shares. This just kind of goes over a breakdown of the cost shares. Part A, we've already done all that. Part B Part A deductible, Part B deductible. You kind of can see how much it went up. You know, the Part B deductible went up, what, $5, right? The Part A deductible went up $80. The Part B premium went up $4 and $3.90. It's funny that their raise that their raise went up, you know, just about that same amount. Okay. Nobody laughed at that. Okay.
And just remember that for 2022, the Part B deductible, the 148.50 is going to go up, I believe, to
Yeah, it goes up every year,
every year.
just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yep. And I think it's not 198. That's too much. That's the, oh yeah, maybe it is going to be that. 198, I believe. I'll double check and make sure that's not just the regular, but it says the part, that's the annual. It's going to go up to 198. Hang on, let me get how much it's going to be for 2022.
I had a quick question.
Ask away.
Part B is covered through their Social Security, right? Or it's paid out through that.
Say that again.
The Part B premium is usually paid out through their Social Security.
Yes.
How about the Part A?
If you worked your quarters, you don't pay anything.
And if you did it,
Yes. Does that clear it up?
yeah, I remember reading something about it. I just wanted to be clear on that.
Mhm. I haven't seen where they posted what the Part B is going to be. I mean, what the Part B is going to be this year. Have y'all seen that?
No, not yet, but it does usually go up every year.
Yeah, it's usually like $4, maybe $5. I haven't seen that yet, but I told her I'm on a Zoom. Yeah, she's worried. She's worried about me.
It says, this is interesting. It says from 2021 from 2020 to 2021, the base Medicare Part B premium increased only $3.90 to $148.50 per month. Without the cap imposed by Congress, the base premium would have been $160.20. In 2022, the temporary cap will be lifted. The nominal 2021 increase will be reinstated, plus whatever 2022 increase is calculated on top of that. So,
In other words, they're going to steal from seniors again.
yes. And what they did last year was they gave them that raise and then they took it away through their raising this.
Wow. And that's one thing y'all can always guarantee. The way they try to balance budgets is by stealing from seniors. It blows my mind. But let's move on. You don't even want to get me on that soapbox. Let's go to the next one. A, B, and C's of Medicare. Kathy, will you read that for me?
I'm here. You want me to read all that?
Part A, yeah.
Okay. Part A covers inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facility stays, some home health care visits, and hospice care.
Awesome sauce. That's great. So how about Brittany, Part B?
Part B covers physician visit, outpatient services, preventative services, and some home health visits.
Awesome, awesome. Mike, unmute.
Part C refers to the Medicare Advantage program through which beneficiaries can enroll in a private health plan. Sounds exciting.
Part C. Let me tell you, Part C is the most exciting part for us, at least.
Yeah.
Now, who didn't I call him? Debbie?
Part D covers outpatient prescription drugs through private plans that contract with Medicare.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So what does that mean?
It means it covers their drug prescriptions at the pharmacies,
That are through private
doctors.
plans, mean private insurance carriers for money, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want everyone to be clear on that. Part D is through private insurance companies that cost money, okay? Part C's, do they cost money?
Yes. That's what the 148.50 or
Not-
whatever it is.
Not fair, Danny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not out of pocket, right?
No. It's all out of pocket.
But
Well, there's,
it ties back to the question that you asked earlier, John, about does it come out of their Part B? Does it come out of their Social Security? Yes, it comes out of their Social Security. What happens is, and I'm going to explain this as the best I can. Anybody that wants to correct me can. What happens is the Part B premium of $148.50, I got it right that time, Danny, is assigned to the insurance carrier to administer the customer's A and B coverages through a Medicare Advantage plan. The plan has to be as good, if not better, than original Medicare. And it may include additional benefits such as dental, vision, and hearing. Is that crystal clear?
Yes.
Can I add something to that?
Of course you can.
Just to actually throw more stuff into this mix. And if they do not take a Medicare Advantage plan, they still get charged the $148.50. It still comes out no matter what. So if someone says to you, well, I don't want to pay the $148.50, I'm not going to take an Advantage plan. It doesn't matter. As long as they have Part B, they're paying that. And it's from their Part B that pays the Part C. So they pay Part B no matter if they take Part C or not. So just to throw that in there.
Good point. Your actual job, agents, your actual job is to find a way for us to help them get that $148.50 back. Now, whether you're successful or not, that's your job, is to find a way to help them get more money back. Y'all understand that, right? So you have to, you have to become experts on this.
So are you saying that they don't pay the 148.50 plus a portion for Part C as well? That it's kind of rolled together?
No, it all depends on the plan that they actually take for Part C. As you see, when you were doing your certifications, there's some that are free, there's some that cost. So they pay whatever it costs on top of the $148.50.
Okay.
but we honestly, we try to find plans that don't have any additional cost. That's what we try to do. We, when we're looking for the best benefit for them for the lowest amount. Okay. Is everybody clear on that? That's good. That's awesome. Okay. So let's go to the next one. So part A versus part B coverage summary. I know this is really blurry and that's my fault. I don't have my glasses on. Inpatient services in hospital. Part A covers inpatient services in hospitals. Y'all see it through my eyes, right? It doesn't help, Mike. I was just joking.
I know that was funny, Mike. I saw that. That was funny.
No, it's helping me. I haven't worn these in months.
Okay.
It's blurry, but we can still read it.
Okay, cool. Some inpatient care, skilled nursing facility, hospice. Is hospice care covered under part A?
Yep.
Yes.
Operating rooms, recovery room services, care and special units, inpatient drugs, and hospital meals. Part A, that covers all that.
100% of hospice?
Uh,
Is it covered at 100%?
That's a good question. We have to look.
Close enough.
Yeah, we really have to look at hospice care because I was talking to some hospice people the other day trying to put a program together with the hospice. And honestly, what they told me about Social Security, that Social Security does not pay them hardly anything. And so I'm digging in pretty deep with hospice right now to figure out how we can help put plans together for them with Medicare Advantage, of course. So I will answer that question for you soon. So part B coverage, doctor visits, outpatient care, such as preventive services, some services not covered by part A, such as physical or occupational therapy. Okay. Durable medical equipment. What does that mean?
It can't be flimsy.
Yeah, DMEs like your wheelchairs, things like that.
Good one, Mike.
Thank you.
That was great. I love that one. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's your wheelchairs, it's your walkers, it's like anything, it's those one-legged scooters where they do the hip replacements.
CPAPs, things like that too.
CPAPs?
Sometimes, yeah, you can get the CPAPs through a DME company if they're renting.
That's what's up. Hey, I saw this. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I saw this the other day. And my friend Tiny, David D'Amatos, I don't know if y'all checked him out or not, but I sent this to him the other day because his dad needs a CPAP machine. And I'm gonna send this to y'all too, because I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm sure you do. Here we go. Let's see, how do I do this? It's called Inspire Sleep.
What is it called?
Inspire Sleep.
Oh.
Did you say Aspire with an A?
No, Inspire, like INSPIRE SLEEP.
Oh, because I'm trying to get that Aspire. There's a instead of a CPAP machine, the company Aspire has a product where they like insertion into your skin, like somewhere around your intestine and stuff, and so that way you don't have to wear a CPAP machine.
That's exactly what it is. It's you don't have to wear the CPAP machine on your face. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back in 1 second, okay? I'm gonna figure out how to do this.
So just real quick, did everyone get that email that has for Medicare.gov that has a recall alert for certain Philips medical devices? And he reminded me because of CPAP, because that's one of them.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I can send it to you, Kathy.
Thank you.
There you go.
Are
Yeah,
we
if you
gonna
look
need,
up- If
are
you
we
look
gonna
up
need
the,
something like that?
go ahead, sorry.
Not necessarily, but if you talk to someone who says they have a CPAP and you might want to ask them what kind they have and see if they received this recall notice, but it's not something that you're really gonna have to do.
Sure. Okay.
Just something that's in the back of your mind,
Another great thing with CPAPs, if one of your clients happens to be a veteran, the VA does provide them at no charge with them along with the maintenance supplies. So that's a really great benefit for the veterans if they're not aware of it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Sounds like he's rearranging his office.
Yeah, Danny, looking online, it doesn't look like that Medicare pays for 100% of hospice care, because it says 95%. Medicare will pay the other 95%, and Medigap plans can cover the out-of-pocket costs associated. But a lot of the medications, if they're for their regular, regular disease and not the illness that's causing their death, they're saying they'd could have out-of-pocket or cost-sharing amounts owed. It's like only pay for things that are involved in their terminal illness.
Right.
That's,
I
that's
know.
difficult.
I
The
had
way
someone
that-
ask me. Oh, who was that? Was that Tia?
It's me. The way that Medicare pays for hospice is they get 2 90-day term. So what the daily hospital stay benefit covers, it's the exact same. They get 2 of the 90-day benefit, and then the rest is unlimited 60-day benefit. So you just go to your chart where it shows what the share of cost is for the 90-day
Mhm.
benefit, and that's what they're going to pay. They get that twice. You can see that on Medicare.gov.
Thank you.
Can y'all see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
I was getting another water. I'm sorry it took so long. Inspire sleep apnea innovation. Y'all should check that out.
That's awesome.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody here need to hear this. Okay. So let's get to the next realm. Medicare coverage options. Original Medicare. You have Part A and you have Part B, right? Part A is called hospital insurance. Part B is called medical insurance. Let's go down the tree here and let's see what it says. You can have either Medicare supplement insurance, Medigap policy is what they're called. You got to have A and B. And then you can add a Part D, prescription drug coverage. You can have Part A and or Part B. Okay. Is everybody clear on that?
Yes.
I know you are. So Medicare Advantage Part C, that's you got to have Part A and Part B. Part A is hospital insurance. Part B is medical insurance. I'm going over this thoroughly because there's going to be a test. Y'all don't know it yet, but there's going to be a test. Sometimes you may separate Part D plan coverage. Most Part C plans cover prescription drugs. You may be able to add drug coverage to some plan type if not already included. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. Any questions? Anybody got questions? Nope. Okay, let's go. Part D, also known as prescription drug plans. The 4 phases of Part D coverage. Who wants to read this one? Brittany.
Okay, if no one else does. Well, Brittany, go ahead, read it. Where's Brittany?
I can barely even see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. Part 1, phase 1 deductible, you pay 100%. Phase 2 initial coverage period, you pay copay / co-insurance. Phase 3, a coverage gap donut hole, generic, then Phase 4, catastrophic coverage period, you pay small copay and co-insurance.
Awesome, 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 awesome,
That
awesome.
background music was really good. It fit right in.
Sorry, it's my Cocomelon on my son's TV.
Oh, it was cool.
I felt like I was in the Joker's lab. I don't know why I got so many Batman references. I mean, I don't even like Batman that much. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Part D standard benefit plan for 2021. The max out of pocket is how much?
A lot of money.
550.
Golly, that's a lot.
Just pull it out of the old coffee can.
Man, the hair fund. That's right.
Or under the mattress.
Man, I need to, what y'all's addresses? I need to come rob y'all.
I'm being facetious. I'm just saying, like, not everyone has $7,000 just laying around.
Yeah.
I don't
I
have
keep-
the green just laying around.
I entrust mine with the gas company, the electric company, the all those places. I entrust them to hold my money.
Hopefully after open enrollment, we'll have 7,000 laying around.
Oh yeah. I remember last year, the first 3 days, one of the agents called and said, "Are you telling me that you really made $8,000?" I'm like, "No way." I mean, this is a true story. And I looked over at Jessica and said, "Add that up real quick." And she started adding up real quick because in group me, like in AEP, like when you sell one, you're going to put like, Aetna 270 or, whatever the carrier is and tell what you did. And she added it up real quick and it was $8,720, something like that. And I just kind of like did a double take because I didn't keep up with the money. I just was rolling. But anyways, okay, so catastrophic coverage enrollee pays greater of 5% of cost or $9.20 brand names, $3.70 generic, right? Coverage gap. Enrollee pays 25% of drug costs for generic and 25% of undiscounted costs from brand names. Initial coverage, enrollee pays 25% of prescription drug costs. And of course, then you have the deductible. So did I do that backwards? Or did I do that the right way?
It's kind of backwards, I think.
Yeah, I did it backwards. And the reason I did it backwards is because I'm used to reading from top to bottom, but it really should have been bottom to top. Do you think most people get to the catastrophic coverage?
Most people know.
They do not. That is an exception to the rule, so everyone knows. That coverage gap, yes. Tons of Americans get to coverage gap. How can you help them not get to the coverage gap? Danny?
Well, they can,
Cut the pills in half. Just
yeah,
kidding.
well,
Just kidding.
they can go for lower generic things, and then they don't reach higher. If they can get the generic drugs, it lowers everything for them. So that is true.
The next way, give me another way.
Well, I think they can also they can get help with that. There's a plan that can possibly help them, isn't there?
That's exactly where
Yeah.
I'm going with that. How you help these seniors is by entering all their medications into the machine, the Sunfire program, and check out the formularies. Not every company's formulary is the same. Y'all hear me?
Why is that?
Say what?
Why is that not every company's formulary is the same? Is it not the generic drug cost differently?
Because each company has a different set of actuaries that measures loss. That's how it works. It's about actuaries measuring loss, right? That's how insurance works. And, you know, if you want to leg up, let's say you're going to gamble more on people with more expensive drugs and you're going to cover them, then, you know, you got to calculate for loss. So that's how the formularies do. The actuaries actually figure out based upon what the expected loss is of the company. But that's a different whole realm that I don't want to get y'all going down a rabbit hole. I just want you to understand that if you enter the drugs into Sunfire, it's going to give you a more realistic view of which company to put them with. Okay?
Yes, and that's actually kind of awesome.
No, I think that's the best thing that you can do for seniors, and most people don't even take the time to do it. Oh, let's go to the next one. This is the part.
Brian, I just wanted to ask a question real quick. Is that where you're showing us before that if they have the online pharmacies, that's always going to be the cheapest? Like
Yeah.
if that's available for the drugs?
Well, every company has a mail-in option, which I'll tell y'all straight up, that's the best option that the senior can get. That's the best option. It's whether they will or they will not do that. The mail order is always the best option for every carrier that I've seen so far. Okay. Anybody got anything to add to that?
Just to be clear, when you saying best, you mean financially or
I couldn't hear you, John. I'm sorry.
when you say best, you're talking about best as far as like financial
Yes.
payout?
I'll give you an example. Like sit with Cigna, tier 1, 2, and 3, if you do a 90-day supply of medications, how much do they cost? Come on, y'all know if I ask this question. This is context clues.
I
Tier
don't
one
have
would be
Cigna
0.
yet.
So what?
I said, I don't have Cigna yet.
Context clues means 0. Like, you know, I'm telling y'all this because like tiers 1, 2, and 3 is 0. Cigna takes care of all their medication. That's tiers 1, 2, and 3. That's phenomenal, right?
Right. And that also helps these people not to reach the coverage gap.
Boom. That's where we were going with all that. Right?
Okay, but I have a question on that coverage gap. Okay, and I'll use my parents as a prime example. My parents, with their prescription drug coverage, even though they have the 0 copay, the actual amount of what that prescription would cost actually gets applied to that gap, and then they end up falling into the gap. So how does that like even possible?
Well, that's what they've just got a prescription drug plan, right?
Correct.
We're talking about when we're talking about entering their medications in to the Part C plan and giving them an MAPD and not one of the Part D plans.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Right, I understand that, but I was just wondering if the standalone Part D plan is doing that, wouldn't that built-in part into the Medicare Advantage plan be doing that also?
It's also doing it, but when you enter it into the formulary, it's literally calculating when they fall into that coverage gap, and then it calculates which is the best plan. So it either extends the coverage gap like farther out,
Okay.
or gets rid of that coverage gap altogether.
Okay.
And the real awesome thing is it does tell you everything. It tells you, it puts it actually right there out there for you to read and know when it's going to happen and how much it's going to be.
Yep. I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to show you all. Okay, let's go. Next slide. Okay, I'm just gonna put this up here. This is your Part D premiums based upon income. Okay. And that was great. That was a great present. Tia, thank you for putting that together for us all.
She had to walk out for a minute, but I'll let her know you said that.
I hope everybody liked that presentation.
You did amazing.
It was wonderful.
She did a great job on it.
Yeah, she did.
Let's see. Now, let me find what I was working on.
Brian, are you going to send that to all of us? That presentation?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna put it right here in the room, and then y'all can just save it, right?
What do you mean?
the chat
Oh, put the
box?
link? Okay.
Give me 1 second. Let's see how to do it.
I think this sleep apnea thing looks awesome.
I know. I mean, when I saw that, do you know how that's going to change so many people's lives?
Yeah.
It's not gonna look like this though. Those two people there like that.
Oh yeah.
No, Mike, don't you understand?
Of
The
course it
female or
will.
the male is actually the machine now. So you don't have to put it up to your mouth. It looks like a person next to you and it's breathing for you.
Oh my
And then-
gosh. Come in all
then-
shapes and sizes.
And then your spouse just lays on you like that. That would be another problem.
It's not your spouse. That's the machine. I'm going to order one and I don't
Oh,
have
the
sleep apnea.
person to the left.
I don't quite know what to say to that, boys and
I'm
girls.
just saying, it's clever advertising.
No, I mean,
Fluffy pillows, nice bedding.
Very inviting.
There's either a gas leak in the house or they're sleeping very well. I'm just jealous, I guess.
that's what?
I don't know. I would like to sleep comfortably too. Maybe
You
I
look
should.
better than that man does in the picture.
Well, I'm probably 20 years younger.
And the
but
woman
thank you.
too, Mike. So
Oh, thank you. She's just checking his pulse.
Right.
Y'all are being vicious today.
She's probably gonna drool all over him when she falls asleep.
Right.
he's holding on to his wallet. You notice that?
Oh
Yeah.
God, he is. Uh,
Okay, let's see. Google Drive. I just gotta. I guess I got. Oh wow! I can connect our drive to this.
we can ask Tia to send it to us. I didn't mean to take your time away from the meeting.
No, it's okay. It's learning. This is all about learning. Authorize. Right. I've done this like a billion times. Authorize Zoom. It's like they all want permission to connect. I don't know. Let's try this again. Oh, I know what we can do, I guess. Let's try this. So y'all tell Tia that thank you for this like extraordinary PowerPoint.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there she is.
I'm back.
Everybody tell Tia thank you for this extraordinary.
I see it.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tia.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Tia. We all wanted to know if he could send it to us. He's trying to share the link and
He's actually gonna edit it first before he sends it out, and it's gonna be updated when they release the new information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what she said.
She wants us to wait.
Ooh, I was stalling too long.
Yeah. Tia, we're all focused on this Inspire ad.
Well, okay, so now let me
Okay.
find, how long y'all want to stay on the online today?
Well, what is it you want to teach us?
Do you want me to teach you something?
Well, yeah, I always like to learn.
Okay, I'm glad, because here we go. Let me find it. Let me find it. Mike, while we're waiting, tell us a joke. First unmute.
I was thinking about that maze,
Where are you?
and I know that two wrongs don't make a right.
Two
but
wrong?
Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right, but three rights make a left.
And two rights made an airplane.
Yeah, there you go.
So, do y'all know anything about the Wright brothers?
Well,
Not much, not enough.
So the Wright brothers, do y'all know where they're from?
yes,
Where are they from?
I knew you were going to ask me, and now I can't remember, but I did know.
Just the state.
Where are the Wright brothers from?
Ohio?
Ohio.
North Carolina.
Ohio, that's exactly right. But do you know where they did their first flight?
In the air.
Kitty Hawk, North Carolina.
That's
Just outside of Bard.
So they did their first flight here in North Carolina. And so on our license tags, we have first in flight. I think Ohio tried to sue us over that. I'm being for real.
Yeah.
I'm being for real, they did.
Yeah.
They hate North Carolina because we're first in flight.
And they had to just stick with the stupid Buckeyes.
Mm.
Are we talking shit about Ohio?
No, I'm just telling y'all, I'm giving.
Danielle,
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
You
where my
leave my
ex-husband's
Buckeyes
from, but that's
alone.
also where my dad's from.
you
So
leave my Buckeyes alone.
yeah, I know that's where you're from too, but that's why it makes it even funnier.
Which screen can y'all see of mine?
The man and the woman.
Sleeping.
Fire screen, sleeping.
Okay, good.
We all want to go to bed now.
I slept here at the office last night because I didn't want to take a chance of giving COVID to my family,
I
and
thought you were going to get a hotel.
if I was to take a shower, because I thought honestly, straight talk, honestly, I called the place where the test was administered, and I thought that they were going to tell me that she was faking it. Just being honest. And so I slept here last night, and that couch is so uncomfortable.
Aw.
I won't be doing that very much anymore. Okay, come on. I got a client that's been texting me. She's going through some kind of stages in her mind, and she wants me to come and get rid of ghosts out of her house all the time.
Do you provide that service?
Yep, he puts on his little pack, that jet pack, whatever.
know we
and
do
goes
that.
out there.
The Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
If it makes them feel better, I'll walk out there and I'll tighten a few. I'll tighten a few light bulbs down. I had this one lady that was a friend of this lady wanted me to come do that at her house. So I actually went to her. I went to the breaker box, and I could hear it clearly humming, right? Do y'all know what that means?
There's a circuit that's bad? I don't know.
That there's a ground that's come loose and it's not tight. And I faked the exorcism, took a screwdriver, tightened the ground down, and the light stopped blinking.
I think in the AHIP test, it talked about exorcisms were not allowable, so
They're not covered.
not covered, and maybe talk to your agent. Maybe they know a thing or two about a thing or two.
There we go.
Not Kathy again.
Kathy.
Yeah, pre-COVID days, the good old days.
I am so sorry, you guys.
No, don't be sorry.
No,
I'm
That's
not
it's
feeling
funny.
well.
It's
I have issues.
Then you'll fit right in.
I just like to laugh and have a good time.
what's up. I mean,
That's free. There's no,
Debbie and
no
I do that all day through the difficult times. We always are making each other laugh when you want to cry.
there's no donut hole,
Hello.
no nothing. Laughter is free.
well, I'm gonna have to look on this because I saved all this in my drive last night, but there's so much stuff in here that I'm having a hard time finding it. Oh, let me just go to sent files because I think I sent it to myself. Let's see. Kathy, Debbie, Kathy, Brittany, Kathy, Karen, Michael, John. Did I send it? Did I send that to you last night, Danny?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a game.
Oh no, I don't think you did. Sorry, I was looking and debating if I was going to buy this closed stool golf brush cleaner for your toilet. It looked interesting.
That's
Oh
random.
my God.
Pretty random.
I love it.
The answer is no.
Are you on Amazon?
You know what? It was something that came up on Facebook. And I'm like, wow, that looks kind of interesting.
The answer is no.
No, I shouldn't buy it.
No.
You should have one sent to his office just because.
I know. It makes it look easy to clean the toilets.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know.
It's
Because
a disgusting job.
my maid doesn't like to do it. And by maid, I mean me.
I agree.
What if you accidentally go to sleep, but you hit the garage door button open instead of your little CPAP device thing?
Well, the air that comes in from the outside will help you breathe.
I can't believe you're picking on that.
My husband has one of those, so I'm excited about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't like it.
You don't like
No.
what?
It
Well,
makes noise, right?
yeah, if I go to sleep before him, it never happens. It doesn't make a lot of noise, but the house is so quiet. And then, you look at someone, it makes you feel bad.
Well, if you look at your spouse and it makes you feel bad, there's something.
No, I mean, I look at him and I feel like to me, it looks uncomfortable, even though it's not a
Yeah.
big, huge thing. It's like, I feel bad because I don't have that. And
Oh, okay.
he doesn't mind.
I thought you meant you had this. He has this.
No,
Okay.
I feel bad for like, I don't like anything restrictive me when I'm sleeping. And,
Oh yeah, totally.
and so I feel like he says he's used to it, but he said it's worse if he doesn't have it, but I just feel bad. So he would love this.
Doesn't he have to like clean it all the time too and make sure it's clean and all that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy though. Like
Well, that's
baby
good.
shampoo and stuff. I could offer to do it, but
Eh, See, this thing, I don't even understand what this is. For all
I
we
don't
know, they're
either.
not showing us this big old thing that looks like a swamp cooler in your room.
I know.
That you don't have to put on your face, but now it's a big old thing in your room making noise. So I think this is cool, but I don't know what it is.
Maybe Brian can click on the video for us.
I
and
know.
watch it.
she's asking me, this client is asking me the one, that I take care of. I bought her a wheelchair, which she needed a wheelchair and all this. Let me know a bit ahead when we can speak, so I'll be prepared. I'm hearing of all.
Yeah, I found, it says Inspire works inside your body while you're asleep. It's a small device placed during a same day outpatient procedure. When you're ready for bed, simply click the remote to turn Inspire on. While you sleep, Inspire opens your airway, allowing you to breathe normally and sleep peacefully. There is a video right there. You can
Is
watch.
Mike. Mike has
Hey,
moderate
Mike.
to severe obstructive sleep apnea. After years of struggling with CPAP and constantly being tired, Mike felt hopeless. Then found out about
It's
Inspire.
Mike.
Inspire
asked
is
for
the
it.
only FDA-approved obstructive sleep apnea treatment.
Garage door opener.
Cause of sleep apnea with just the click of a button. Inspire is a small device that keeps your airway open using a gentle pulse. It's implanted in the body with 2 or 3 small incisions in a same-day outpatient procedure. After the procedure, Mike works with his doctor to fine-tune his Inspire. Once it's fine-tuned, Mike simply clicks the remote to turn on Inspire and goes down to sleep. While Mike is asleep, Inspire monitors his breathing. Every time he takes a breath, a gentle pulse moves the tongue out of the way and keeps Mike breathing freely. And more importantly, sleeping soundly, the way he used to. This has been a total game changer for Mike. Mike is getting more out of life and back to being his old self again.
Mike, what they didn't tell you is that when you click that thing, it adds that woman to your bed. So you might want
Yeah.
to get one of those.
Yeah, I don't want to be my old self. I want to be my new self.
I'm telling you guys, this right here is going to revolutionize a lot of things for people with CPAPs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Says it's covered by traditional health care, Medicare, and for veterans.
Awesome.
This isn't the one that that I had in mind, but I found this one. Let's try this one. Who wants to go first?
Oh, is this a Jeopardy game?
Yep.
Oh,
Who wants to go first? Mike, go first.
Anything goes for 100.
wait, are we all answering or is Mike just answering?
This is going to be
The first person to answer, right?
Well, that's how Jeopardy is. So that's why I wasn't sure.
who wants to answer that one? Medigap Insurance.
Hit the space bar.
I'm going to answer what is Medicare supplement?
Ding, ding, ding.
Medigap insurance.
Oh, they explained it.
Okay. Continue. Who's next?
Well, you answered it right, so you go next.
Yeah.
Okay. Medicare Part A for 500.
Hmm.
Benefit period. Anybody, come on.
1 year.
What is it? You know how Jeopardy works, right?
What is 1 year?
Okay. Read that out loud.
Is the time frame between days 1 and day 60 called when admitted to the hospital?
Benefit period. Got it? Between days 1 and day 60. Okay. Danny.
Oh, Medicare Advantage plans. Let's go for 100. Ding.
Does just anybody answer? What is
Yeah, go ahead.
Advantage?
Answer it like Jeopardy.
I don't watch Jeopardy, so I don't know. What is
Me
Medicare
neither.
Advantage?
What is a Medicare benefit?
Yeah, you got to answer what is Medicare Part C.
Jeopardy does the question.
Medicare Advantage.
I just
Right.
said that. What is Medicare Advantage, right?
Right.
Okay,
So with Jeopardy, you basically are asking the questions for the answer that you see up there.
Good job. That's a good job. Okay, so pick again.
Debbie,
Medicare Part B 100.
That should be 140, 148,
50.
50.
Is it, what is your
Is the
deductible?
premium.
John,
premium.
again?
Wait, I think they're both answering. Maybe we could have you first yell out your name and then answer.
John,
I said, what is it?
try again. Say it again.
I said, what is the premium?
Yes. What is the Part B premium? Oh, no. Deductible for 2014.
Well, that's kind of a screwy question because it's from 2014. So
Wow. Why would it be from I mean, this is a great game, but
that's when
Just-
you did this game, 2014.
Just
You old.
pretend it's 2021 or 2022. Not a big deal.
yep, no
Yeah.
big deal. So who wants to go next?
John answered right.
I think it was somebody else yelled out deductible and answered it right.
Just pick John.
All right. Go Medicare Part D for 300.
For 300.
What is the third?
Go ahead. You bet. Yeah. What is the third stage? Is that what you said?
Yeah. What is the third stage?
That's exactly right. Go again.
Anything goes for 300.
Tia.
Is it, what is it? It's your medical, right?
Okay, that's kind of weird, the answer, because it's so much more.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, because you could go into the whole thing. Medicare Part B is the part that you need to have with your Part A to get your Med Advantage. There's just so many things about
What I would
Medicare Part
answer-
B.
What I would answer, what is the part that covers the medical?
Covers yeah,
That's what I would answer.
covers the doctor. It's one's a hospital plan, one's a the one
Yeah.
that covers the doctors and all that. Yeah. Who made this game?
What'd you say, Danny?
Who made the game?
I don't know.
Oh,
Hey, Brian, I need to jump off. I have a Cigna webinar for sales compliance that's starting.
Awesome. We'll continue this game once I do a little more later. I gotta jump off too. It was a great meeting, guys. I hope y'all had fun. And I will see y'all on Friday.
mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope y'all had a good time. Thank y'all.
We did.
Have a good day.
Good day, everybody.
Bye-bye.